Hello everyone. So today we are going to be relocating this hardy banana to a better location. Now, why is this location not a good spot for it? Here's the thing, this hardy banana is supposed to like, full sun, at least 6 hours of direct sunlight. So I'm not even sure what's going on. All I know is that when you live in our environment here, full sun a lot of times is too much for plants, especially when it's a young plant like this. If you are in the north, you can get away with it because you don't get that direct full-on sunlight when during the peak of the sun rays over here. So it's definitely getting too much. So how do you know if a plant has too much sun? Well, you can look at the edges. You can see that there is crispiness around the edges. It's also, you can tell by the brown. Look at this one, this leaf. It's pretty much burnt on each side, so that is a good way to tell. Now, as mentioned, this is a young plant, so it is more susceptible to the sun. The good thing is all the other plants around this general area, they all seem to be doing really well. So I thought this hardy banana would do well over here. And a good thing about this location is that it does get some shadow from the umbrella to the right of me here, but apparently it is not doing a good job for this hardy banana. So today it is going to be moved to a better location. So in my space here, there's not a lot of shade or even part sun right now. There is this area in front of me, but believe it or not, it gets really hot in the afternoon. It's almost like a sauna. The reason I know was that there was a plant that was placed right there that was getting a lot of sun scorch. So even though this general area has or seems to be more shady, it is very false. Anyway, so I try to keep it around this general area so it can get some air circulation and it's not susceptible to that sauna environment there. So a good location for it, I think it's going to be in the front. And now I wanted to put it there because not only for the practicality and the health of this plant, but also from a designed perspective, I want to make sure that it will also look beautiful there. Now I could put it underneath the Japanese maple area or just around there, but I don't think it would go well right there. By taking this out, it also means that I am going to be losing some symmetry over here. So as you can see, there is symmetry with the container here, and together they provide an entryway to this space over here. So by removing this container, it's going to lose that symmetry. But the good thing is there's a plant that is over where I would like to place it, replace this with, that looks with the container looking similar as this one, which is really nice. Didn't even factor that in or didn't even realize it until I went to inspect that area. And now here's a good thing too. Having a plant in a container is very mobile and very easy to put it in a different location if need be, just like in our situation right now. So thankful for that I don't have to dig it up from the ground or anything like that. And with the plant that I would like to replace this with is in the same container, that's like even better. Because initially I was thinking of just taking out this plant altogether and put it in a different container. But then I also didn't want to. I didn't want to have to do that as well because it means that I would have to do a little bit more work, which I don't really want to. And then also it means that I will be stressing out the plant, which that's not good either. So it all works out in the end. All right, so I have my handy hand truck over here to help me relocate this. And there we go. All right, so this is a container that's going to be taking the spot of that hardy banana, and the hardy banana is going to be here. This is Touch of Gold Holly. It's an evergreen. So I think it's going to be a good switch. Oh gosh, there are a lot of ants here. And I see some ant eggs. Oh goodness, this is not good. All right, so just sprinkle some ant bait over here, and we'll wait until later to place the hardy banana container. And I think I'm gonna put 2 bricks over here as the container feet, so that way it will help with that situation going forward, hopefully. So anyway, so right now I'm just going to maybe go ahead and place the Touch of Gold Holly in the location where the hardy banana was. All right, I think the switch is working out so much better than I anticipated. So I think it's going to be a nice feature to have this Touch of Gold Holly over here, and it being an evergreen is just going to look really nice in the winter when a lot of these plants will have died back. Right now you see that this Touch of Gold Holly is mostly green, but it's going to get more sunlight now. So because of that, it's going to show more yellow tips. So right here, I would like it to be more on the green side. So I don't know how I'm gonna like that. So we're just gonna put it here and see how it does and how chartreuse in color is going to get. Now, here's the thing, if it turns out that there's a lot of yellow and it doesn't work with this area design-wise, guess what? It can always be moved to a different location, again, because it's in a container. So that's a good thing about having plants in containers. It's 2 hours later, and the hardy banana, it's in its spot, and it's still in dapple sunlight right now. It definitely gets morning sun, hoping that this area right here will still be in somewhat dapple sun even in the late afternoon, because you can see that that's in full sun right now, and you can see that the Touch of Gold Holly is in the sun right now. So from here on out, when the banana was there, it would get full sun until until the sun finally sets. As mentioned, wanted the banana plant to be in a location that's both functional for it and also to have some aesthetic appeal. And this is probably the best location for it. Although it is in the front, it's not something that I would have chosen, but given what we have in our location right now, this is the ideal location for it. And as it gets some height, it'll have some vertical interest for this area, and it will provide some kind of screening here as well. Anyway, we will try it here for now and see what happens. And again, because it's in a container, we can always move it to a better location in the future. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. And until the next one, take care and bye for now.